Yo, what's up everyone, and welcome back to Boxmining. So today's episode is gonna be all about the top trends of 2019. So this ain't just gonna be about one particular coin. This will be about the stuff that really matters, the major trends. 2019 will be the year of X. I want to say this is my personal list of what I am interested in, and I backed it up with a lot of the reasons behind why, some facts, and also a lot of experience I got from conferences this year. So I hope you really enjoy it. Starting off with number 5, it's decentralized exchanges. We've been asking for decentralized exchanges the whole of 2018, and 2019 will finally see some big decentralized exchanges come online. The reason why we want them is because with a decentralized exchange, we keep our own funds. So you can use them directly with, say, your ledger or with your own private keys. So you hold the funds yourself. And this is a big difference from what we have right now, because if you send your funds to Binance, KuCoin, or even Coinbase, they hold the funds for you and they can technically, well, realistically, do whatever the hell they want with that.
Now, as long as you're just hanging there, pay attention. The only rules that really matter are these: what a man can do and what a man can't do.
With decentralized exchanges, you take the control back to the users, and then what we need is decentralized exchanges that have fast order matching. So taking a look at the DEXs, we already have something like IDEX right now this year, but it's really hard to use. Next year, we'll have some crazy stuff like the Next platform built on Neo. We also have Binance coming through with their decentralized exchange. Ivan's also been talking about resistance a lot. So a lot of competition in that decentralized exchange space is really good. Having a lot of very experienced people who build good products, that's invaluable to come into that space. Why is it at number 5? Why isn't it number 1 for me? Well, I think it's because right now, as it stands, there's still a few fundamental problems with decentralized exchanges. So, for example, how do you even manage customer support? And how do you kind of manage this high liquidity that we see? Number 4, institutional money. Man, a lot of people are going to probably hate me for this, putting this at number 4. But institutional money has been something that's really pushed this year. We have products like Backed being launched, and it's done by the guys who ran New York Stock Exchange. A lot of legitimacy and a lot of connections with traditional funds bring that in. We also have like figures like Coinbase and pretty much every other fund offering institutional solutions or custody solutions. And all of these are being built up right now. So why is it on number 4 on my list? Well, that's because you can kind of lead a horse to water, but you can't make a horse drink. The big funds, they'll probably be very cautious coming in. They see that there's a lot of craziness and shenanigans in crypto. So they'll probably gradually kind of let the first kind of testers try it out, see how it goes, and then gradually move on and onwards. So that's why it's number 4 on my list. Security token offerings, or STOs. When a lot of people have been calling 2019 the year of the STOs. And that's because, well, STOs solve a lot of the issues that were happening in the ICO space. Namely, what is the token used for? STOs allow companies that can issue STOs to directly give even percentages of their profits, have their actual equity into and pack it into a security token. And it fixes the problem that we have where we don't need to create a new token economy. As long as the company does well and can generate profits, then that's going to be a profitable token. And many others see it as a way to bring back the ICO market. Right now, we see this huge decline in ICO funding raised and kind of the collapse of the ICO market. And fast money needs to come back somehow, right? So what we see right now is the ICO space flooding to the STO space. Just go on LinkedIn, search hashtag STO, and you'll see ambassadors for STO exchanges, STO capital raising and preparation, STO advisors coming in, 85K results for that. So then if it's so big, why is it number 3 on my list? And that's because STOs have a lot of regulatory hurdles they need to overcome. So right now, as it stands, if you want to trade an STO, have fun listing on an STO exchange because there is none. If you want people from the United States, from European Union, all trading with each other, that's going to be two regulations that you have to comply with together. And that's going to be absolute insanity. So this is why I feel like right now, STOs as it stands, to get that kind of crossing that barrier into regulatory compliance, and even the fact that the security token, if you want to sell it right now and you want to apply for Reg D exemption, you can only sell it to accredited investors.
STOs.
Can you buy an STO?
Can I buy one?
Yeah. Are you accredited in the US?
Oh, that means you have to have. You have to have $1 million.
Yeah.
Man, fuck that.
Yeah.
Man, I get $1 million. I'm like everybody else. I'm like on the ground, dude. Like.
So it isn't gonna be like this whole ICO craze. The fact that if they are a security, they will be regulated as such. Countries like China have said nope, bye-bye, no to security token offerings. And also lots of scammy STOs are gonna happen too. So just be on the watch out for that. Number 2, gaming. So this year, I've been looking at a lot of gaming projects, and we've seen something pretty amazing, which is CryptoKitties. CryptoKitties pretty much sold $12 million worth of kitties as a demo game. But the unfortunate part of CryptoKitties is that it didn't manage to keep and retain a lot of players for the long run. If you look at daily active users for CryptoKitties, it kind of is below 1,000 daily active users right now. So that's not too good. So what can happen in 2019? Well, 2019, I feel like the gaming space would move away from a pure CryptoKitties model where it's very oriented towards kind of getting players to make money. We need to have fun in gaming. And it will take for the whole 2019 for gamers and developers to really realize, okay, what kind of formula works for this space? Once we branch beyond collectible clip art, then that's when things get very interesting. What we see is a lot of projects are directly integrating with game engines. So like Engine is integrating with something like Unity, which developers use all the time to develop new video games. So this will be directly pluggable into software that's running, for example, on PlayStation, on PC, onto mobile. It'll take the better half, the first half of the year to make projects that work. So what I feel is like, there's going to be a lot of trial and error, a lot of failure for the first half of the year. But in the second half or the third half, once we have a winning formula, that's when people and a lot of masses of gamers can come in and just experience crypto gaming for the first time. We also have gaming platforms. So, I've been advising Player, the gaming platform, and something that they're doing is rewarding and doing esports on the blockchain and building that into a whole ecosystem where esports competitors can start streaming, earning micro rewards, and start teaching people how to play as well. I see this micro payment method to be very successful in the gaming space because right now, as it stands, the fees for credit cards and even the fees for withdrawal are just way too high. Number 1, Lightning Network and Layer 2 scaling solutions. So this year, pretty much, we realized, oh crap, Bitcoin doesn't scale. Bitcoin has like 7 transactions per second, and Ethereum's not very much better with 15. So at times of network congestion, when the fever and the masses come, well, we weren't exactly prepared for it. And we need a way to scale Bitcoin and Ethereum and every other cryptocurrency. Right now, there's a lot of talk about scaling solutions, and we've seen on a chart right here, we've seen the growth of the Lightning Network. So we have 2,029 nodes. We have 524 capacity for the network. So once you start joining this, you can have instantaneous transfers of Bitcoin for pretty much next to no fees. Right now, it's not very popular. So right now, a lot of people are saying, oh, Lightning's never gonna come, right? Because there's no easy way to use it. But what we see and what we'll see next year is that coming soon, there will be a lot of mobile wallets that do support Lightning Network. There'll also be a lot more applications that support it. And I think the biggest mover right now would be exchanges. If you can withdraw onto the Lightning Network from exchanges and then start going to different services, that's going to be amazing. Right now, in terms of the mainnets and testing, a lot of the casinos are there because you can send micro payments. You can gamble with 1 cent or 2 cents, which is something that you can't even do on Bitcoin right now. Your transaction fees will be too high for that. But eventually, I think it'll be beyond just kind of gambling platforms. You really want something that's a lot more than that. Fully people using Lightning and kind of treating Lightning as their active wallet. Right now we have Ethereum coming in with Plasma as well, with the proof of concept coming in earlier this year. So yeah, lots of layer 2 solutions coming in and people getting familiar with that in 2019. And then we'll finally be prepared for people actually using crypto. So definitely something to be excited for. Now that is my list for the top trends of 2019. And of course, it is quite an opinionated list, and I want to hear what you guys think about this list and the topics discussed. Do you think there's anything that's extra to be added? Do you think I placed a few of the items a little bit too low on the list? Hit me up on the comment section below about what you think. If you guys liked this video and it helped you figure out what the hell is going to go on in crypto for 2019, smash up the like button as well. And also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Smash up that subscribe button, and it really helps my channel grow and for me to produce even better content for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time.